everybody. Welcome to My World Tarot and more. Hope everybody woke up happy and healthy and in a great mood. I'm sending you an abundance of positive energy. Thought today I would start with the collective reading. Please hit that like and that subscribe and that share button for me. I would greatly appreciate it. It doesn't cost you anything. So we'll just do a collective today. If any of you would like me to do a specific sign, please leave it in the comments below, and I will get those out. I'll check the comments, every couple hours today, and so hopefully, I'll get one out today for you. So let's go ahead and get started. I don't know about you guys, but here in the Pacific Northwest, I live at the coast, and it's rainy and stormy. I'm blessed, though. I feel blessed because, I'm here with my furry friends and I'm warm in my house, and, a lot of people aren't as blessed, so I feel pretty blessed. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. All right, so here in the recent past, for my beautiful collectives. So in the recent past, I've got the Two of Wands. I've got the Page of Pentacles, and I've got the Judgment card. Okay, so from what I'm seeing just right here, in someone's recent past, you looked for something. You maybe made some changes with this Two of Wands. You were looking to see, or maybe looking, because it is collective, or maybe looking to see, some positive changes. Wands are all about new growth, new discoveries, wanting to make changes. So you're definitely searching for that. And then with the Page of Pentacles, what it is you were searching for was maybe a little bit of, could be freedom as far as money-wise. It could just be freedom as far as, with the Judgment card right there, it could also mean some money, freedoms with monies because of a court case, some fines you have to pay, or just making a major change in your life that you want to be final. Maybe you're tired of all the stresses and stuff, and you want to make a positive change and make that, maybe you came into the calm of your life. Like I've said before, we all go through stages. And you just want it to be, all the wishy-washy and all the stress or all the, the troubles to be behind you, the struggles. So let's go ahead and go off that Two of Wands. So I've got the Lover's card, and I've got the Tower. So what that's telling me is you're looking, maybe there could be someone out there looking for love. You've had a towering moment, and you said, okay, you know what, I'm tired of being single. I want, I'm financially set, or, I feel like now I'm free to make a commitment, So let's go ahead and go up that Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles. I got the Queen of Wands and the High Priestess. Okay. You definitely are wanting to look ahead with this being underneath the Page of Pentacles. You're wanting, you see how she's got that sunflower? It's, springtime. Not literally springtime, but within you, you're like, okay, you know what, this is a renewal, like I just, want to maybe commit to something, and then I get the High Priestess. So go with the High Priestess is all about intuition. You've had some sort of towering moment as far as a relationship, okay? I'm not seeing a relationship ending, I'm seeing maybe a relationship. You're wanting a relationship, okay? It could be an ending to a relationship. You want some freedoms, or you've had a towering moment in that relationship, but we got to see what comes after the Judgment to make sure, okay? So let's go ahead and do that, okay? So I get the Six of Cups and then the King of Pentacles. Okay. So underneath the Judgment is the Six of Cups. Some kind of reconnection, reunited with somebody from your past. It does, maybe you saw somebody from your past and it threw you into that towering moment where, you know what, maybe I want them back. Or maybe I want to start a relationship with them. Maybe with someone from your childhood or, something like that. Yeah, because with the King of Pentacles, I mean, it's because around this person, maybe you feel abundant, okay? And this person's grown, or you've grown a lot with all the growth there. So that was in the recent past, some sort of being reunited and making a decision because of your intuition. You had a towering moment. Yeah. So let's go ahead and go up to present and see what's going on with that. Get these cards shuffled here. Okay, so here in the present, I got the Queen of Cups, the Nine of Cups, and the Five of Swords. Okay, with the Queen of Cups, I'm seeing that maybe, yeah, you're here in the present, you're definitely feeling like you want to fill those cups. Everybody's cups are filled differently. Cups are all about hopes, dreams, wishes, wants. It's whatever. Everybody's cups are filled differently, or you want those cups because we all want and need different things. Okay. So you're definitely looking to, or you feel like, okay, my cups are starting to get filled because she is a hierarchy. So maybe you're feeling like your cups are being filled. And then I get the Nine of Cups, and that's here in the present. A lot of cups. You feel like you've had a dream come true, but to get to that dream come true, you had to walk away from something. You might have even snuck away. Were shady about it. Not all. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but maybe that's the only way to escape some bad stuff was to just silently walk away. Cut people off. And that's here in the present. So let's go ahead and go off the Queen of Cups. Yeah, Ten of Wands. Yeah, you're definitely laying those burdens down. Okay, so you walked away from some burdens. Yeah, and you're laying those burdens down. And the King of Swords. So yeah, and now you're feeling like you have fought the fight, okay, and you're still guarded because kings and queens, the King and Queen of Swords definitely, they're still holding that sword. So you're definitely guarded against some stuff, maybe against, you're not wanting to go down the same path because you did have a towering moment. Let's go ahead and go up that Nine of Cups. In Nine of Cups, I got the Nine of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. So it's definitely about a couple because I got the King and Queen side by side. Over top of that Nine of Cups, you get the Nine of Pentacles, and that's here in the recent. So you're feeling very abundant. You're feeling like you made the right decision, that you walking away, and that towering moment, what you were searching for maybe in that reconnection, you're feeling like it's working out. Although you both are very guarded, you don't want to go down the same, to go end up going down the same path as far as the struggles and battles that you had before in your recent past. Yeah. So someone's definitely has walked away or is going to, because it's here in the present, from something that, and it could be, because it is a collective, it could be you're walking away from this relationship, maybe because you both are so too guarded, you're not wanting to open up. Let me go ahead and go off this Five of Swords to see what, yeah, you're walking away from some toxic energy here in the, okay, so even though you feel like you're abundant and you, and I'm not going to sugarcoat this, and things are good, your cups are being filled, you might be financially set, you might be emotionally set, but because of this addictive behavior, some toxic energy, either between you or the energy around you, this is definitely a relationship. You're walking away from it. You're gonna, you're seriously here in the present thinking, yeah, I got to get away. And then I get the Five of Wands over top of that Devil. Five of Wands is all about, those discoveries. You have discovered something about, because it's a collective, it could be for some of you. If it doesn't all resonate, that's okay, because it is a collective, but if it does, please let me know in the comments. Definitely Capricorn Pisces energy in this reading. You're laying, you're wanting the struggles, the stresses to go away, okay? And you're doing that here in the present. Someone is walking away from something, and to do that, you're gonna have to kind of sneak away. Okay. Yeah. Let's go ahead and go off the near future. So I got the Page of Wands, the Death card, and the Six of Swords. Wow. Page of Wands, near future. Yeah, you definitely are looking ahead. You are, wanting something different. You're standing there, you got your wand, you're discovering new things about yourself, and you're thinking, okay, yeah, I've got to go a different direction. With the Death card, you're putting something to rest. You're starting to, transitioning into something. It's like when one door closes, another one opens. You're like, yeah, I'm putting that behind me. Especially this coming out after that Devil card, like you're putting an end to it, to that toxic behavior. You don't want no part of it. Yeah, and then I get the Six of Swords, and Six of Swords is all about getting away. Yep, you're putting those battles behind. Absolutely. Let's go ahead and go off the Page of Wands. What you're going to find. Yeah, you want a renewal. Okay, with this star coming up, with that Page of Wands, you want absolutely, here in the new future, getting a renewal. Yeah, you're going to be keeping to yourself. You're going to be thinking things through. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, let's go ahead and go off that Death. Okay, okay. So remember when I told you that it was definitely a couple, the Swords King, Queen of Swords? Someone, underneath the Death card, I got the Four of Wands. So someone's maybe thinking of divorce. Definitely a separation of commitment, okay? Even though you felt abundant in the relationship, you found out, or you started some bad behavior, some addictive behaviors, and you had a towering moment. You said, I've got to stop, and to do that, I have to get away from this person. Okay? And you definitely, here in the near future, it shows that you were wanting a renewal. You've thought things through. You put an end to this commitment. Yeah, and you start feeling abundant for it again. Yeah. Let's go ahead and go off that Six of Swords. Yeah, you're definitely looking for, here in the near future, you're looking ahead to see how he's at a standstill. He knows what he wants. He's holding that pentacle. Whatever's important to you, he feels like he's getting that. So you're definitely making some right decisions, some good decisions for yourself. Let's go ahead and go up that one. Strength. Yeah, and you've got the strength, the courage, and the persistence. You're going to get through it. Absolutely. Overall is, let's look at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, you're putting battles down behind you. Your overall is like the Eight of Swords. Like, you want to put all those, you have bound yourself. Like, you feel like you have binded yourself by being in a toxic relationship because of the battles and stuff behind you. And see how there's no one else around? Like, this person has bound themselves, okay? But that's going to be coming to an end. Like, yeah. Yeah. Over top of that overall energy, the Eight of Swords, I get the Five of Cups. Yeah, you're you're definitely seeing that you need to make changes in the present, and in the near future you do make those changes and things start looking good. Remember, you do have the strength to get through it. Yeah. Let me get some advice from Spirit through my Sacred Forest Oracle cards. And there's a lot of Pisces and Capricorn in this reading. Now again, like I said in the beginning of the video, if you'd like me to do a certain sign reading, leave it in the comments and I will do that. And I'll check here in a little while, and maybe, you know, this afternoon, here in a couple hours, and if someone's left me a comment, I will definitely do that reading for you today, okay? All right. Spirit, heart, beings, ancestors, show me the cards for the best advice for my beautiful collectives today. Okay. It is a Standing Stones passage. You just need to go down. You are definitely opening up with that Death card. New beginnings. Okay, it's like a new. Once you put that toxic behind you and you get that good energy out there, and you make those life-changing decisions, you're definitely got a good passageway. Like, it's telling you to take the right path. You know, to look at your paths. Look at those options that you have. Do you want to go this direction, or do you want to go this direction? Yeah, you definitely. Let me pull another one here. This one is Spirit Guardian of Wisdom. Retreat. Yeah, get away from that toxic. Step away and look. Yeah, it's a Spirit Guardian of Winter. Retreat. Okay. Yeah, definitely need to step away and go down, you know, that path that you've been contemplating here in the present. Yeah. Yep. All right. Well, my beautiful souls, I wish you well. And like I said, hit that like and that subscribe, please. It doesn't cost you anything. And do leave a comment. Let me know if you want me to do a certain sign reading today, and I will do that. And until then, I wish you all well and sending you a whole bunch of hugs and kisses. And this is My World Tarot and more, and I'll see you at the next reading.